Let's bring back Cameron Wolfe and Brian Baldinger to the conversation here. Cam, I'm going to start with you. You spent a lot of time down there in Florida around that Jaguars team. We know Trevor Lawrence didn't practice on Wednesday. Nobody has said that he can't play this week. So what do they need to see through the course of the week to believe, as Ian put it, that they're not putting him in harm's way if he does play?
Yeah, Ian said a few minutes ago that Minkah Fitzpatrick is built different. Trevor Lawrence is built different. I was at that game and saw him slam his helmet, slam his hand. Everybody on the sidelines, the Jaguars coaches were just hoping it's not season ending. And now we're talking about, can he play this week? The reality is Trevor's toughness is what makes this decision a little bit tougher, because if you saw him yesterday, he walked to the podium on his own without a boot on that foot. He said he felt a lot better than he was before. And Doug Peterson said, this is a regular season game. We're not going to sacrifice this for a win. But there's been a couple of times in Trevor Lawrence's career where he's had a serious looking injury. Earlier this season was one of them, and he still ended up playing the week before. It's very important to him that he hasn't missed a game in his NFL career. He talked yesterday about the fact that he waved the cart off twice. Everybody went crazy. Why isn't there any carts in Jacksonville? Well, because Trevor doesn't want it. I want a cart on the golf course every time I get it. Trevor doesn't want it when his ankle's twisted into smithereens. And so I think what they're going to look at in Friday is see, what his mobility is like. From what I understand, I talked to someone in the building. This is not the 4 to 6 type week high ankle sprain. This is closer to the 1 to 2 week type high ankle sprain. So it's a chance he could play. I'd imagine if this was a Super Bowl, he would play. It's just how much risk do you want to take for a week 14 game? Trevor's going to say, I want to go. The coaching staff's going to have to hold him back. If it is C.J. Beathard, they think that he can run this offense well, although in a lesser way than Trevor can.
Yeah, Cam. I mean, look, C.J. Beathard came in. He was 9 to 10. He did bang up that shoulder on the very first play that he was in there. So he knows what to do. He just doesn't have the elite arm that Trevor has and the complete confidence to make a throw anywhere on the field. Like this go route down here, back shoulder fade to Calvin Ridley. I mean, he rips this ball. I don't know what a defender is supposed to do. I mean, Calvin Ridley has late hands right here. He got a safety over the top. And Trevor makes this throw. Like, a lot of guys won't even attempt this. This is good coverage. The corner's sitting on top of him. The safety's rolling over the top. And he puts it in the only place that the receiver can get it. But it's a line drive. He doesn't give the defender any chance to make this throw. Now, you're going to get these crossers right here going across the field. And this throw right here is going to be into a zone look. It's going to be defended. But yet Trevor Lawrence's confidence to make this throw with this corner seeing, Zay Jones coming across the field, he sees it, and yet he still makes that throw into the tightest of windows like that. That's impressive. I mean, those are just 2 throws, but that's what Trevor Lawrence can do in any part of the field, on any down and distance, when you need it the most. Like, this guy can just rip it and rip it good, as well as anybody in this business.
That last throw was ridiculous. I mean, just the thought of trying to attempt that.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's it.
Yeah, it's amazing. Anyway, let's get to the other side. We'll see if they end up having Trevor Lawrence. Obviously, that will play out over the course of the week.